If you're wondering if I just put on some press-on nails for this video, yes I did, because I didn't want you to have to stare at my ugly nails. But today's video, we're gonna get into 2023 goals. When I'm writing 2023, okay, we're gonna go back to this handy dandy notebook. I'm covering some like information I don't want everyone in the world to see. This is from July 26, 2021. This is a while ago. So this is not last year, it was 2021. Just some goals for social media. We'll get into my goals for this year, but we're just gonna kind of recap some of my old goals. So social media, I had TikTok was currently at 164K. And by the end of 2022, I wanted it to reach 200K. This was in July, so this is like midway through the year. YouTube was at 1,280, and my goal was 3,000 by the end of the year. Instagram was 4,311. My goal by the end of the year was 7,000. So that was again by the end of 2022. So this is a couple years ago. I just wrote about like how I quit my teaching job to be a stay-at-home mom, blah, 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 blah. So then going through here, it's all just a bunch of to-do lists. I was really good at to-do lists for a long, long time. I really like writing down, you know, my to-dos. But then I get to the end of the year. So like all these to-do lists are the middle of the year, and my list to do before Christmas. And then I had a to do before New Year's. This was more geared towards like business and stuff. So my fitness guide, I wanted to make sure I created that before New Year's. Playbook, which is like an app that you can like kind of create your own app within for workouts. 70 scrunchies, headbands, and then a fitness guide at home. So I did these two things. Playbook we'll come back to. I didn't do it that year and I didn't do it in 2022, but it will be coming in 2023. Then down here I had my idea for kind of what I was gonna do productivity wise for me, and I was just gonna make a power list every month. Now I did this some months, but not every month. So the power list basically is like non-negotiable things that you do every single day without fail. If you don't do them, then like you can't end your day, basically. So things that you need to do before the day is over, and you're just supposed to hold yourself accountable to it. Mine, starting out the year, was a 45-minute walk every day. Didn't matter where it was or what it was. Workout 5 times a week, and then stretch twice a week. So I was doing something every day of the week. Drink a gallon of water a day, not eat any fast food, and 30 minutes of cleaning every day. I did put no alcohol, but I don't really drink alcohol anymore at all. So I switched it out because that wasn't really a challenge for me. I stuck with that for maybe a little bit, not very long, let me tell you. If you know, 2022 was like ridiculous for me, and it's all my fault. But anyway, so this is just me writing out some fitness guides. I really am like a paper pen type person. Then more to-do lists, more to-do lists, more to-do lists, yada, yada, yada. My kids get a hold of this notebook. So this is an old notebook. I'm gonna have to get a new one because it's just about, I don't have enough pages to like really do much in it. So I'm gonna go to this piece of paper. That was the old stuff. Now we're gonna talk about the new stuff. So in 2023, I've got some goals. Everything's not kind of locked down quite yet, but I just have some basic things I kind of wanna go over. First thing, I wanna talk about stuff that I wanna kind of go into 2023 with these things on my mind. So I'm gonna put it up here at the top, home. And we've got a couple items I just wanna list here. First thing is for my kids, I wanna hit the 1,000 hours outside. I think that that's really important. There's an app, I'll have to see if I can link it, but it's just basically like trying to make sure within 365 days, your children get outside, either nature is above their head or below their head or both, for 1,000 hours. Now, obviously, depending on where you live, this can be hard, but it kind of gives you a guideline to help you hit the hours. So if you have a really cold climate, you basically do more of your hours in the summer. And if you have a really hot climate, you do more of your hours like in the winter and fall and spring. And I've got on here, no scrolling at home between 5 and 8 p.m. And that's just basically because you guys, I don't know if you struggle with it, but I think just with phones and social media and like trying to like, I don't know, just not relax necessarily, but kind of like mindlessly do something, scrolling is an issue. And I want to focus that from 5 to 8 on my kids, like spending quality time with them for 3 hours. Obviously, I spend more than 3 hours of quality time with my children, but like they get home from school, they can do whatever the heck they want, and we can do whatever the heck we want, or I'll be at the gym or whatever. But then between 5 and 8, it's like specific, no phones, you know, just being, I hate that I have to like write it down, but just like having that rule, like it's set in stone. We're not on our phones scrolling. Now, I wrote no scrolling at home because like if there's gymnastics or basketball or something, like if it's just one kid practicing and the parent's just sitting there, like, okay, that's fine. Set a boundary if you and anybody in your home struggles with that. A bedtime routine. Bedtime routine. We will like lay that out in the next couple days, but I want the kids to kind of have a bedtime routine. We'll write it down and kind of let them choose, like, how do we want this to work? You want bath, brush teeth, jammies, whatever, or, you know, how do we want this to look? I want them to kind of have a say in that. It'll include bath, and it'll kind of flip-flop between boys and girls the next night. So it'll go back and forth. One night the boys get cleaned, and it depends, like if they obviously get like really gross or something, they'll get a bath. But my kids have pretty sensitive skin, so a bath every day is not, it's not gonna be good for their skin. And then brush teeth. So these are 2 things that, like, just to be honest, we struggle with. Like, it's just not as consistent as it should be. Then 8:30 bedtime. We have really struggled with early bedtimes for our kids, but to be able to get them up and like being excited to go to school in the morning, they need to go to sleep a little earlier. So maybe I should put kids next to this. Okay, so next we're gonna go my power list. Okay, my power list. These are my non-negotiables. So I'm gonna have a 45-minute of cardio. This is what I'm starting the year with, but this is gonna be like a monthly, I kind of check in monthly to decide what my power list is gonna be. But I will have a power list every month. Okay, 45-minute cardio. That could be any kind of cardio, indoor, outdoor, it doesn't matter. 45-minute workout every day. Now again, this can change from month to month, so I might make that different. A workout could be a stretching workout, it could be yoga, it could be CrossFit, it could be whatever, any kind of workout. It could be another cardio workout. Gallon a day. 1 load of laundry, because that has been the bane of my existence. I don't even know if that's the right context, but it sounds like it goes together. So 1 load of laundry a day from start to finish. I gotta get caught up with this tomorrow to start off strong, and then brush my hair. So that will be my first month. Brushing my hair, if you don't follow me on TikTok or Instagram, you don't understand maybe, but like that's been a big problem for me, is like taking care of my hair and myself, really. For social media, now I could put like my teaching job goals and stuff like that, but honestly, I don't really know where that's gonna go at this point. I don't know if that's what I'm gonna continue doing or not. So I'm not really going into this year with goals for it, because I just want to do the best I can for the remainder of the year, and then kind of midway through this last semester decide what I want to do. So there's that. So we'll go here. So my social media, I do make an income off of my social media, so that's kind of where this is coming from. So we're gonna go, we'll do the Just Greg Hampton. So currently TikTok is at 255.3 thousand and 3.6 million likes. Instagram is at 8,038. Whoopsie, ignore that. And YouTube is at 2,197. So this is where I'm gonna pull back to this page over here. And again, I'm gonna have to cover this up here at the top, but this was in July 2021. This is where I was, 164K. These were my goals, but we're just gonna talk about where I am now compared to these goals, because this is the last goals I remember, that I can find. So in 2021, I had 164,000 on TikTok. Now I'm at 255,000. And I know sometimes my numbers just stall for a long time, but the fact that there's been that growth, makes me realize okay, things are, it could be worse. Instagram, I was at 4,311 and I am at 8,038 today. YouTube was at 1,280 and I am at 2,197. So didn't necessarily hit this middle goal, but I've hit these two goals. I know it's a lot later, but still the goals have been hit. So that's good. I just kind of wanted to go back to that. Now we're going to talk about my goal by the end of 2023. So by the end of 2023, this is the goal for these accounts. So I've got TikTok. Now this one, I didn't really want to make this goal, but 500, oh my God. LOL, 500K, not 500 million, 500K and 25 million likes. Jeez. And then Instagram, I want to hit 20K. I went ahead and went big here because, why not? And then on YouTube, I want to hit 5,000. These are my goals social media wise. Jessie Jean Co. Currently, TikTok is at 16K with 589K likes. Instagram is at 165. YouTube is at 7. Okay, so these numbers look extremely sad because they are sad. But we'll get them there. The goal is going to be, for TikTok, is going to be 30K with 1 million likes. Instagram is going to be 1,000 and YouTube is going to be 1,000 so that I can monetize. So these goals are obviously way lower than the goals up here, but still I wanted to set some goals for that. I'm going to put consistency. So when it comes to my side businesses, on my Instagram, I want to do 1 post per week. This goes for both accounts. Okay, 1 reel per day. And that again is for both accounts, 1 for one account, 1 for the other account. TikTok, this is gonna be my 2023 3 to 6 goals. Videos a day on Jess Greg Hampton. And then 1 to 2 videos a day for Jessie Jean Co. And then YouTube, 2 videos a week for Jess Greg Hampton, and 1 video a week for Jessie Jean Co. Okay, so that is doable. Now, can I post more than this? Absolutely. Anyway, if you guys are not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I know it was a little different, but I didn't know how else to lay this out for you. Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.